I am Shopworks D&D, and this is my first long-term video. I make D&D TikTok videos, as most of you are probably coming from my TikTok page. This is a full-length video about the pugilist class, and I really enjoy this class a lot. I think it's really cool. The subclasses are really cool. I just think its abilities are really cool. I love this, because instead of playing this disciplined monk, you're just playing a straight-up street fighter, like boxer. And I mean, you get some cool abilities, like once you start getting into it, fist. Oh, I'm just gonna go straight into the abilities. I'm wasting no time. I just want to get into this, because you get pugilist weapons and your fisticuffs, which you can punch with your punches. You get weapon master. You get simple weapon proficiency, so you can use great clubs, knives. I believe sickles, spears as well. You also get improvised weapons, so you get to use your fisticuff die with improvised weapons. So you can take it like a bar stool, slam it over somebody, and then that will do 1d8 instead of 1d4. And I think that is insane. Well, not insane, but it's crazy to me. I love this. It's you become street fighter, boxer, bar fighter. It's great. You also get at level 1 bonus action on a break. You can roll a 1d8. Your weapon die. You get improved provisions, which allows you each weapon has weapon mastery, which this is new for 2024, and that will pretty much give disadvantage on the next attack roll they do, which is Iron Shin, which is Iron Shin is their version of unarmored defense, where your armor class is set to 12 plus your Constitution modifier. So at lower levels, if you have like a con of 14, it's gonna be a AC of 14, which isn't the greatest. But level 2, you get Moxie, which makes up for it with the first Moxie ability. You can expend a use of Moxie. Also, Moxie is like the key points for the pugilist, but with Moxie, you gain, for the first ability you can do, Brace Up, you can expend 1 Moxie point, and when you do, roll your fisticuffs die and gain temporary hit points. So at lower levels, that's a d8, but at higher levels, it becomes 2d6. And you can gain temporary hit points, and you also get to add your pugilist level and your Constitution modifier. So at this level, you'd be level 2 plus 8, plus if you have a con of 2, this is like the max. You'll have a 12 temporary hit points. And 1-2 punch, this is like Fury of Blows. You just get to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action, so 3 attack. Also, stick and move, you can punch with an unarmored attack, and then take the dash or disengage option. Also, you get bleed but unbound. As when you are bloodied, you can take reaction to also gain temporary hit points equal to 4 times your pugilist level. These temporary hit points vanish if you remain when you finish a short rest. So this ability cannot be used into short rest, which is, when you're bloodied, you're below half. So this is a quick fix. You can get a little bit of extra hit points at lower levels, and at higher levels, you'll get some. I believe at like level 12, you'll get like 34 hit points, which is not 34. You'll get 46 hit points, which that's a decently large amount. When you yell strength, dexterity, constitution, or charisma, you can expend a moxie point to attempt to swagger your way to success. Roll your fisticuffs and embers, then roll to the ability check. So this is just like an insurance policy. Like if you rolled bad, but if you just roll fisticuffs die, you could make it up. You could easily just make a quick success. And you get heavy hitter, which you can either do the grapple or shove option when you hit things, and that's good. And at level 3, you get your subclass, which will break into later. Deep is always a great spell to have. I don't know why I said spell. I mean, it acts as rage, and it also ignores exhaustion less than level 6. And whenever you use this ability again without finishing a long rest, you gain exhaustion. So, but I mean, you get resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So this is Rage. You get Rend as level 4, feet, ability score improvement, level 5, extra attack, as well as Haymaker, which allows you to expend a Moxie point to do the maximum amount of damage you can roll. So that's, and before any adding anything, that's in a, I believe, either a 10 at this level or an 8 at this level. And that's a decent amount of damage, but also you're adding things to that with your subclass, your critical hits, your just strength modifier. You also get Moxie, which allows you to pretty much punch ghosts because now you do force damage instead of bludgeoning damage or slashing damage or piercing damage, depending on your weapon with your unarmed strikes. So you can hit someone with a chair and do force damage as well because it allows you to use improvised weapons. You also down but not out. When you use your bloody but endowed feature while you're bloody, you can add a bonus damage to your unarmed strikes and attacks with pugilist weapons. Pugilist weapons are simple weapons, improvised weapons, and also they add punch knives in this book, brass knuckles, and claws. And your bonus equals to your constitution. So you get to add your constitution modifier and the level of exhaustion you have as well to any attacks you make, which, I mean, you'll just be, and you cannot use this feature again until you finish a long rest. You also get School of Hard Knocks, which you do an extra 1d12 when you hit an armed strike. This is the same weapon strike. So this is pretty much once per turn, you can do an extra 1d12 of damage at level 9. And you also get Endangered. Your next attack roll deals the maximum result of damage. And the creature has or Provoke, which is the creature has the disadvantage on their next roll. Level 10, you gain the following benefits. Heavier, you can double carry your carrying peg. You can determine your carrying capacity. Plane Breaker, when you hit an object with an unarmed strike, the hit is critical. So if you punch a door, critical hit on a door, and your jump distance is doubled. And 10, you can shake it off, stop the blind charge, you can one exhaustion. This is pretty much the calm feat, the inner peace ability the monks get. It allows you to remove exhaustion. Dig Deep, which is more off of a School of Hard Knocks, but it allows you to use it twice, and it lasts for 1 minute. And it allows you to have all the benefits of your Dig Deep, and you can use School of Knocks twice per turn, so you get to do 2d12. And then level 14, you have advantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws. Whenever you use a failed throw, you can spend a moxie point to re-roll it. The pugilist. Somebody in the comments will tell me how to say that. When you roll initiative, you can remove 1 level of exhaustion. So you pretty much get to remove exhaustion, which I'm doing exhaustion. At level 18, your Uniting Spirit, whenever you reduce your hit points, but you're not killed outright, you can drop to 1 hit point instead. So this is like the barbarian racial ability. So if you're not barbarian, orc racial ability. So if you're playing an orc and this, I believe that those two will stack. So if you get down, you'll go up to 1 HP, and if you get down again, you'll jump up to 1 HP, and also get to regain all expended moxie points and have resistance to all damage except boon. You also take a boon of combat prowess. Level 20, peak physical condition chance by 2, and we finish a long rest. You exhaustion condition and lose all of exhaustion, and then short rest equal to your vigilance level. I love this. I love this a lot, and the subclasses make it even better, and I'm going to talk about that in the next video coming shortly. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. You guys really sometimes make my day. I love this class, and my next video will be talking about the subclasses.